Big Apple, 3 a.m.
Monster Hunter World Iceborne is an action-adventure role-playing game expansion developed and published by Capcom. It released on September 6, 2019 for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. After the events of the Elder Crossing in the base Monster Hunter world, a Legiana is spotted in the ancient forest, way outside of its natural habitat. It falls on you, the 5th Fleet's Sapphire Star, to investigate the strange occurrence with your handler by your side. Upon finding the wayward monster, it turns out multiple Legiana are flying away en masse from the New World into the open sea. The 5 fleets give chase to uncover the mystery behind this sudden change of behavior and assess the impact this may have on the ecosystem of the New World. The story does take a backseat to the action yet again, as is expected of the Monster Hunter franchise, but don't rule it out just yet. Iceborne begins right after the events of the base Monster Hunter world. As such, the base game must be completed first in order for you to access Iceborne. This is actually well thought out, as the story is played in a new difficulty, Master Rank. Comparable to G Rank from previous games in the series, Master Rank offers a new challenge to returning hunters. Older monsters have new attack patterns, and every hit packs more of a punch. You'll soon notice that your armor set from the base game will quickly be made obsolete, and the grind for better gear begins anew. This doesn't detract from the fun one bit, as improvements have been made in this expansion. New skills have been added, level 4 slots and 2 skill decorations are introduced, and the overall defense rating on each new piece of armor have been upgraded to help you in your hunts. The possibilities remain endless for your armor and skill setups, keeping this game within a game alive and well. No new weapons make their debut in Iceborne. However, each one of the 14 weapons have new moves added in. The real star of the show is the new Clutch Claw, an attachment for your slinger which lets you latch onto your target and set up the opportunity for some big damage. You can weaken a monster's tougher body parts, or fire off your slinger ammo at point blank range and make them flinch, giving you an opening for massive damage. Verticality and versatility were big ticket items in Monster Hunter World, and the Clutch Claw really expands on this in Iceborne. The roster of monsters in Iceborne is quite the mixed bag. Totally new monsters like Beotodus and Banbaro will keep even the most seasoned hunters guessing, while returning flagship monsters like Nargacuga, Glavenus, and Tigrex are primed and ready to give you a good old-fashioned ass whooping with a side of nostalgia. They'll even go at it with each other too. Turf wars are more common and even more awe-inspiring to witness. If that wasn't enough, a good portion of the roster comprises of monster subspecies and variants. Be warned, these are not the same monsters you're used to fighting. Attack patterns, conditions, and status effects may differ between a monster and a subspecies, so tread carefully. Celiana, Iceborne's new base of operations, comes with its own set of improvements over Astera. Everything you need to access is close to each other, so you don't need to take a lift anywhere or run for miles to eat a meal. Celiana is simple, and it works amazingly. The best part of it all is the Gathering Hub. While it looks a lot like a lobby at a resort, everything you need to meet your non-hunting needs is available here. Botanical research, it's over here. Item shop, it's right here. Palico management, check. Bounties, check. Smithy, big ass check. Not needing to leave the Gathering Hub to tweak your equipment has got to be my favorite feature of this place, and something long sought after since I can't remember how many games ago. The winter theme of Celiana and the Hoarfrost Reach add a nice twist to the game. It's a bit reminiscent of Pock Village for those who've played Freedom Unite, but not a total ripoff. The team really put a great deal of attention to detail to the Hoarfrost Reach. The snow effects here can almost rival Red Dead Redemption 2, and the landscape of the area is astonishing. Cutscenes don't slack off either. Iceborne is quite deep in story. Who'd have thought an expansion, let alone a Monster Hunter game, would be so deep? The monsters are all rendered beautifully, and seeing returning monsters in their newfound high-res glory is a real treat. Damage indicators on their bodies, such as cuts and broken or severed appendages, look real nice and lifelike, minus the bleeding you'd expect in real life. The master rank armor sets of Iceborne are visually astounding. Some are palette swaps due to the monster's subspecies, but it doesn't take away from how creative the designers are. The weapons, on the other hand, are a totally different story. The original Monster Hunter world suffered from lazy weapon design, with the same weapon base just having a bit of the monster's coat of paint on it, and much to my disappointment, Iceborne just brings more of the same, with not enough exceptions here and there. With all the new visual upgrades, it stands to reason that console players may experience longer loading times, though players running an SSD in their console may not see this issue at all. Frame rate is smooth and won't be an issue when trying to avoid that attack that's coming right at you. Fall might have just kicked in, but winter is here. Capcom has shown us that you don't need to nickel and dime your fans with microtransactions to give them new content, and Iceborne delivers with both style and grace in spades. With enough innovations to make its own standalone sequel, this is one expansion unlike any you've ever seen in recent gaming generations. Be prepared to sink a few more 100 or even 1,000 hours in the new world. I give Monster Hunter World Iceborne an A. From all of us here at Rotten Apple Gaming, thanks for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell to stay updated on future videos.